Hello and welcome to Goa 365's Face to Face. Now the elections are over. The swearing is going to happen anytime next week on Monday, rather in the morning. So the Congress, which was in many polls, many surveys, supposed to be the largest party, or at least neck to neck with the BJP, did not do so well. In fact, the BJP has got 20 seats on its own and the Congress ended up with 10 plus 1, 11 seats. Now that's gone and done with. So to talk about the future, the Congress, and probably either to look at it as a, with in a negative way or in a positive way, is one of the Congress stalwarts who has been working from the Congress right from NSUI Youth Congress time, and today he has finally become an MLA. My good friend Sankalp Amonkar. Sankalp, welcome to our show.
Yes, thank you.
Sankalp, first question. I think everybody must have asked you this, but I have to ask you for the views. What happened?
No, the results which have come has even shaken up us. We were accepting the way the Congress party had put the efforts. We had gone all out. We are working with that confidence that yes, this time the people of Goa will go for a change. And whenever we used to go to the people, we used to speak to them, everybody were of the opinion, yes, we are going for a change. And we were confident, and all the survey also was showing very positive that the Congress will form the government this time, and otherwise also Congress will be the single largest party, and we were all confident. But when the results came, it was very shocking for us. We did not accept such type of result, and we had full faith on the people of Goa. But somewhere this result, and we accepted the people's verdict. But at the same time, we have also gone through, Baba, where we have gone wrong and what was the reason behind this. If you go to see, it is just division of votes which has taken place. And today, for us, especially the Congress party, we could stand up to 12 seats. It's just because we have lost more than 10 to 11 seats with very narrow margin. Mm-hmm. And this is only because of the split of vote, because of the regional party plus the national party and the new party which had come. They have only did their inroads in breaking the Congress vote. The traditional Congress vote, especially in South Goa, especially in the Salset Taluka, other Taluka also. So especially this area, the newcomers, especially the TMC, the Aam Aadmi Party and RG, these were the three party which has done so much inroads, and they have splitted their votes, and this is the reason why Congress have come to this, got only 12 seats. And we could have got more seats, but these people have only damaged the Congress, not the BJP. BJP vote share remained the same. Only the Congress vote share has come down to 2%, not much, by only 2%. But the remaining votes which they have taken away, which was the traditional Congress voters, especially in the Salsad area, especially the minority votes, which got splitted. And that was a big setback for the Congress party. But still, we have accepted the verdict of the people, and now we are looking forward. We are looking a new Congress, because we are there, all youngsters are there, and even as we had promised to the people of Goa that we will give new faces, and that exactly what we have done.
How many? Eight new faces have come this time?
Yes, out of 11.
Out of 11?
Yeah. So plus all the candidates also, if you go to say, were all new. Correct. All youngsters, they were there, and they worked very hard, but they did not get sufficient time. For example, many people like from Kankona Jana, he was a very well, and still he went. He just got that last 20 days where he could campaign. Many more. I have just given an example of Jana, but there are many more candidates. And the Congress party had given the tickets to the deserving people, to the cadre. That was a good part. And Congress party kept it word that we will not take the defectors, and we did not allow a single defector to join Congress. So this was the word what we had given to the people, and we kept that word. And henceforth now it is up to us, to the youngsters who have been elected now. I also struggled 2 terms. I was been defeated 2012, 2017, but still we were youngsters. We just kept going on. We did not get demoralized. We went. So my request to all our people, candidates who have lost, that Baba, we should continue with the work. And I think we will have a good team now, and we should play a constructive opposition role, which we are ready for it. Especially myself and my other colleagues also, we have all decided that we will be a watchdog on this government, because we know this government from back doors try to do a lot of things. So we have decided that Baba, we will work in the interest of our state, especially the Goans people. So this will be our main agenda of the newcomers.
See, the thing is that now no doubt that the BJP has got 20 plus 2, 20 plus 3 plus 2, 25. But still that leaves 16 MLAs, 15 MLAs, 15 MLAs as opposition, which is a substantial amount. So in case the Congress and its the other smaller parties forgetting about the battles which happened during election, it happens that we'll go to that. It's a big enough number to be a good opposition, I think, in the assembly. Last time, from what our thing on the ground was, that the Congress was not a good opposition in the assembly. This is what the people are saying. We have also said it, but the people are also saying that is probably the reason why people thought that they could give somebody else a chance. That could be one of the reasons. Second thing is, just to give it out to you, second thing is, see, one thing this time the Congress did very good is give tickets earlier and give it to young faces. Earlier it used to wait 1 week before the thing. This even I remember last year your ticket when it came.
Yeah.
So this time was that is a very good positive. But still, I think the final, see, Goa is between 500 to 1,000 something. That final amount, final winning thing was that candidates won because of candidates. The work put in by the candidate, not because of the party organization. That probably what we can see was the main reason between the BJP and the Congress. See, BJP works as a party. The organization is very strong. I don't think that the Congress organization is strong. See, you are strong in your constituency. Why? Because you set it up over the period of so long. Now, another person also in Kepe, Elton is strong because he has worked hard in that constituency. Now you talk about Bardes, Michael is organization very strong in those whatever constituencies.
Okay.
So, don't you think, first, do you agree with what I'm saying? And second, don't you think this is an opportunity for the Congress to rebuild its organization? It's a big opportunity, don't you think?
Yeah, definitely. I also feel the same thing. But exactly what you are saying, it is not actually individual. Now, for example, if I take my example, I lost 2 elections, that is 2012, 2017. But still, we did not give up. With the organization, I built the organization.
But in your constituency?
Yeah, in my constituency.
I'm not talking about that.
Yeah.
That's what the individuals have built in their constituency. But as a party?
No. So along with my hard work, we have our own Congress voters. So we should give that faith to the people. The people should have that confidence. Yes, these are the people who are there
Who
with
can
us.
do. Yes.
Who can do. So now the same thing, what you are saying, the people who have lost. So we will be speaking to them, and I also want to tell them, Baba, this is the time that we have to win again. So if you want to win again, then we have to work from day one. Because the people should have that confidence in you. After losing also, still you are on the field. You should not come at the last moment.
Yes.
So this time you must have come at the last moment. You got the ticket at the last moment. But now you have full 5 years. As a opposition, as a constructive opposition, you should work in your constituency also and at the state level also, taking the people's issue against the government wherever they are doing wrong. So this should be our thing. And beside this, as you said, that we are 15 in the opposition.
It's a lot of, it's a big
so
number.
This 15, we will be a constructive opposition, that much I am strong. Today we had a meeting where we have decided that we are going to put a speaker candidate against this government. And we have decided that our speakers,
Alex
Sequeira, will be our candidate for the speaker post, where we all 15 have come together. We had a meeting today, we all were there, and we have proposed, seconded Alex's name, and on Monday we are going to file his nomination unitedly, all 15 of us. So this is the thing. So here is the first, you can see an example where the opposition has come together in the interest of the people of Goa, of the state.
Absolutely.
So we have to be there. We are there. Congress is there. With the alliance, we are 12. So beside that, 2 Aam Aadmi Party MLAs are there. 1 RG MLA is there. So we all will come together and put a good show as the opposition in the interest of the people of Goa. This is what.
This is exactly what Goa needs.
Right.
See, probably, but probably this is what the people who voted, see about, I think, I don't know how much, but RG got some around 95,000 votes.
Yes, right.
And AAP got some 50,000 votes, plus TMC, I don't think, TMC got 20. Okay. So, these people probably thought that the Congress was not doing its job. That is why it thought it could give somebody else a chance to work in the opposition. See, this is politics. And probably this is what you need, the Congress would need to build. You all have been doing some reviews. Have you found that the reason is that probably people thought that you all were not doing a good enough job? That's why they wanted to give somebody else a chance.
No,
they gave you all a chance last time.
No, it's not like that.
Okay.
And it's not like that. People have faith in Congress.
Of course, they gave you all so many candidates.
So many this thing. We don't deny about that thing. But only thing, the newcomers, the way they did aggressive campaigning, the amount of financial amount which was being poured by this party, the new parties which had come, especially TMC, Aam Aadmi Party.
TMC hardly didn't make too much of
They don't make, but the way they had shown Baba the TMC is going to win so many seats and all that, the way they have gone, they have shown grit to the people that we will provide you so and so things, and also so
free electricity.
Yeah, that division, that little, whatever it is, that division of 3% votes also, Aam Aadmi Party around 5% vote, RG 10% votes they have taken. So this, if you calculate, around 20% of votes have gone to these other parties. So people, when they have voted them, that is a thing. That's why the Congress have lodged, could get only 12. So these are the people. See, in Goa, if you go to see, it is only Congress versus BJP. These are the only 2 parties. So the other parties which comes to Goa or which comes at the last moment. So what is my saying? If you are really interested, work throughout the 5 years.
Be there.
Be there as the opposition, be there. Now some party which had come, they have already packed their bag, they are gone. So,
yeah, I know what you're talking about.
So the remaining party should work. Now there is a rise in petrol prices, diesel prices, LPG. None of these parties are speaking on that issue.
Yes.
They should at least
you
come.
Congress has had a morcha.
We have led a morcha. All MLAs were there. Our Digambar Kamath was there. Michael Lobo. All the MLAs were there. So see, only Congress can give you that. Being in opposition also, we will be there on the field. We will be there on the ground. We will, as I said, will be the watchdog for whatever wrong this government is doing. And we have seen so many things that the government is trying to do, which they have done earlier also, because now being in the assembly, officially, earlier we used to do outside the outside the assembly, we used to be on the field. So this time, being in the assembly, I think we Congress will be a very strong opposition to this government.
See, this time, whatever, see, win, lose, ultimately you need a government and you also need an opposition. Last time government was there, whatever, but the opposition I felt lacked. So this time the Congress, it may have got less seats, but it's got good MLAs. It's got people who otherwise were making noise outside. Today these people, like say, not only you, say Carlos is there, even Michael was I think more of an opposition. These people are there in the Congress. So possibly for Goa, I'm talking about as for Goa, possibly this could be a good thing.
Definitely.
Yeah, because people are there who can talk. who can talk in the assembly and what do you feel?
Yeah.
You feel this is what is needed. See, government, everybody wants to be in government. Who doesn't want to be in government? Everybody wants to be in government. But you also need an opposition, don't you think?
See, being in government, if I was in government now, I probably would have taught Baba how to run.
How to run, yeah.
But I am more experienced as opposition. So I need not, nobody has to teach me Baba, how to run opposition.
Correct.
So I am very happy that today I am in the opposition.
Yes.
And for last so many years, from 2012, being in the opposition for last 10 years. So we have always been on the roads with the agitation. So I know the things. So now to being in the opposition, I feel that I can do a better job than if I was in the ruling. So I actually feel, and I am very satisfied, yes, I can prove the Congress party, including myself, plus the Congress party, yes, how the opposition should be. And I think with the new team, especially the youngster like Yuri Alama,
Yuri is also the SF.
Elton Di Costa,
Yes,
Rajesh Faldesai, Kedar Naik, as you said, Advocate Carlos, Michael Lobo. So all these people, the new youngsters and the new faces, I think we will do wonders in the assembly. I don't have any doubt as far as playing opposition role, and people will really appreciate us for our role in future.
Absolutely. Yes, because I think Goa needs not only, again I keep on reporting this, whoever, not only needs government, also needs an opposition. So these 5 years, hopefully we will see. Then 27 not too far away. I'll tell you why it's not too far away. By May end, you're going to get Panchayat election. Then 1 year from there, it's going to be Lok Sabha. Then municipality. Then it's one election after another. So it's not going to be very long. It's going to be, so I think people will be watching the Congress, especially this time, because I totally agree with you. See, there can be only two parties in the state, the main parties. Today it is BJP and Congress. Now the parties which are coming in, they are going to try and take the Congress space. So that there's one national party, that is the Aam Aadmi Party. It will try to take Congress space only. It has done that in Punjab. It has finished off the Congress in Punjab, which was ruling. Second thing, there are two local parties. I mean local, when I saying, regional parties. Local is probably the wrong one. MGP and Goa Forward.
Yes.
Now that space, who is fighting for? RG. So in Goa, there are only these two combinations. National party, 1, 2, and one regional party. That is the only party that works. So today both the parties, MGP and Goa Forward, also have a big threat because RG is there. And y'all, I don't know about TMC. Frankly, I don't. TMC, whatever. But Aam Aadmi Party, I feel, is going to give you all a big fight. So if you all manage to do some sort of a thing can be done. But otherwise, they will. Looks as if your surveys and your thing on the ground tells you that.
See, now
means are they going to be a threat because they are fighting for your 20 or 30%?
We have a long way to go, another 5 years.
Yes.
So right now it is a performance.
Yes.
Everybody represent the name you have taken. The Congress also representative are there in the assembly. Aam Aadmi people's representative are there in the assembly. RG is also. So it is.
And MG is also there as well as Goa Forward.
Goa Forward is also there. So now it is the performance of the party which will be there. And
Totally, absolutely.
So it is the performance, and it is in the assembly plus outside the assembly. So it is we have to perform. Now people are watching us. So there is another 5 years. So only thing my request is, like, we have to fight against this present government, and to fight against this president, we all have to come together. In the interest of the Goa.
Of course.
Yeah,
of
in
course.
the interest of the Goa.
Of
So we have to come together. So here we are in the opposition, these people are also in the opposition. So we will show a constructive opposition. That is my thing to all this thing. And I appeal to them. Let work together as an opposition.
As a team.
As a team in the assembly, even if needed outside the assembly, with lot of issues are there. Now many issues are going to come. So it is not that the people are just waiting. People wanted this government to go away because people were really tired of
very strong anti-incumbency.
Very strong.
Yeah.
I don't know. So, but this split in the votes have only given this BJP opportunity, and they were also saying the more TMC does inroads, The more Aam Aadmi Party does inroad, the RG does inroads, will only benefit the BJP, and that exactly what they have done. So somewhere we also feel that these people were been backed by this BJP also from behind, but just to do the inroads and split the votes of the Congress, and exactly that has happened right now. If you
Maybe, but I don't quite agree with this. But one has to, Congress especially has to take into consideration that organization is important. It is very important. Now, if there is no organization, if there is no leadership, see, any team works on leadership. Now you are in Murmugaon MLA. If you are not there a leader, what are you people going to do?
Right.
So suppose if the Congress leadership is not strong, the organization is not strong. Like, I was surprised that when Chidambaram came in, he had to put the blocks, he sacked threw the blocks out, put with 1-2 months before election. That is ridiculous. Why?
No, see, as
So
far
whatever may be the reason. See, I'm not getting into your internal politics. That is not my term. But the point is that the blocks are supposed to work for 5 years. So suppose if that organization and that leadership is strong, if that, only then will Congress be able to win those 200, 300 votes. Otherwise, even next time we will be having the same discussion.
No, no.
Don't you think?
No, not really. Because as far as the Congress organization is concerned, we are organizationally we are very strong. There is no.
It was never strong. You are not cadre based. You all only get up during elections.
See, it's not the cadre base or something. So we are very strong because we have our entire organization. The state committee is in place. The district committees are, the block level also committees are there. So the organization is there. Only thing, as you said, we need a leadership.
They have to work.
And a leader who will take this challenge and go ahead. So we have to get, see, the cadre will be charged when the leader is on the field.
Absolutely.
So now it is up to us, to all the elected MLAs. So we have to get the entire team of Congress together, and which we are going to do. There is no doubt about it. I am very much confident, and I have full faith in myself and in the remaining MLAs who have just got elected, that we all will be together and we will have a good organization right from now. We will not wait for the last moment. Right from now, this is our main thing. The base of the Congress party will be at the block level, the booth level, the district level and the state level.
Because you need now municipality, panchayat is coming on, Lok Sabha, because Lok Sabha is also important for you.
Very important.
And then municipality, and then back into assembly. It's going to be, it's like one
continuous process.
Yes, continuous. Okay, now we have like almost end of this. Now let's put little sticky questions. Now, leadership, you spoke about leadership, I spoke about leadership, I spoke about organization, you spoke about, everybody speaks about organization. Now there are 2 posts empty still. Leader of opposition and president. So what's going to happen? Are we going to see something? I know this your AICC observer had come, Patil, right?
Yeah, Rajni Patil, madam.
Yeah. So she said it is going to happen soon.
Yeah.
So that would probably decide on how the Congress goes. Now, are you, see, you have been right from, I know you right from, I think, Youth Congress level and NSUI time and Youth Congress. So are you also going to be in the fray?
You see, right now, for the leader of opposition, I think so, we will the leader will be decided very soon. Okay. Because Tuesday, we have the SM governor speech.
Yeah. So before that?
Before that, definitely.
It has to be.
Yeah, it has to. And it will happen. So maybe tomorrow, day after tomorrow. So by Monday, it should happen. So our leader of opposition will be announced. And then the second post, which is vacant after Girish's resignation. So that is party president. So that will be also announced very soon, because we are going into our party elections, which are being scheduled.
When are they supposed to be?
Scheduled in September.
Okay.
So 31st March is the last day for the membership. So after that, we are going for the organization elections. Okay. So before that also, I think the party president will be decided soon. So we have good leaders for the party who can take over. So there are a lot of names which is coming up. So I think so that will be decided very soon.
Actually, surprisingly, which is a very, very surprising fact, I think the Congress, forget about the top leadership, second, third rank is very strong. Even after it has lost so many people to TMC, I don't know, not so much, but TMC and all, it still has a very strong second rank. The problem here, I think, is the first rung. Sorry, that's not for you to answer, but I'm just saying.
No, now the first rank is almost
It's gone.
over,
Yeah.
disappeared.
But that was always a problem, I
Yeah,
think.
so that
Second,
has
third
been
rung
so
were
that has
very
been
strong leaders.
That has been disappeared.
Young leaders.
And the entire thing has gone into BJP. Also, like we have Janardhan Mandari, then we have our MP, Francis Sardina, who is a very good person, he experienced person. So his name is there. There are many names which are coming up for the party post. So I think the right decision will be taken by the High Command. And as we have always been very supportive to whoever becomes the party president. So for last, from 97, there must have been 15
At least
PCC
that,
president,
at
but
least.
we have always, so whoever is the party president, we have always stood by him, we have always supported, and in future also whoever becomes, we will always be with him and we will support him. Plus in the LOP, leader of opposition also, whoever becomes the leader of opposition, there also our entire support will be there in the interest of the Goans and in the interest of the Congress party, that we build up the organization, we build up our party more strongly and be prepared for the next
Absolutely. Yeah, I
assembly
totally-
election, which will be in 27.
Absolutely, I totally agree with you. Though I'm not so much, not that I have anything personal against anybody, but probably Sardin president would go backwards because he's a very senior leader. Yeah. Anyway, that is up to the
High command
the high
decide.
command to decide and your local people to think. This was Sankalp Amonkar, the newly elected MLA of Mormugao. He's been very frank on what has happened, what could happen and what will happen, and the future of what they are going to possibly be doing in the next 5 years. Sankalp, thanks very much for coming on our show. Thank you very much.
Yes.
And I wish you the best of luck in the
Thank
next
you,
one.
sir.
Thank you. Keep watching Goa 365.